Okay, guys, that was great. Can you tell me a little bit more about your album?
All right. Basically, we're doing this. This is the first of three. We're doing 3 4-song EPs, and then after we have all of them done, we're gonna have a full-length CD that just has the collection of all of them. This one's called the Aurora EP. We're naming it after parts of the day. So the next one will be probably not noon, but some other cool word, for noon.
Noontide.
Something along those lines. And then the next one will be
Midday.
dusk or something along those lines. And then I think the full-length album is tentatively named All in a Day's Work. But we should be doing the second one in March, I believe, is when we're going to be tracking that one. And then I believe May for the third part of it. And I think we're going to release just that EP and then the full length all at the same time.
Okay. Does each one have a different theme? Obviously, like morning, midday, evening. But
More of the album art than the songs. We kind of I don't want to say we picked for a theme. We just picked the 4 songs for each CD that we felt went together the best. So.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Now, what would you say is the best venue that you've ever played?
Central Cambria High School.
Central Cambria High School?
Central
Same
Cambria.
show?
Amen.
We've played there twice, and both times it was mind-boggling. It was actually I was a little worried because Anthony's never been in a band with us before, and it was our first show. It was like mind-bogglingly great, and I was like, what if Anthony thinks that every show is going to be like this? I don't know. And then so right after that, we played this benefit for Dougie D's sub shop in town, and it was a terrible show, and it brought us all back down to reality. So, yeah.
What would you say is the most bizarre venue you've ever played? Anything weird or?
Men's bathroom at PSU.
Yeah.
Somebody else answer.
I would imagine it's tough to get all the equipment in there.
Yes.
I don't think we've ever, with this band, I mean, I know in previous bands we had played, Plank Road McDonald's twice, actually.
You played at a McDonald's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we set up in there. I mean, we had to do the turn down set and the brushes and whatnot, but I mean, that was actually pretty neat. I mean, it's definitely, anytime you have a song and you have to give it like a different feel, that, bring it down and make it a little bit quieter, even if you don't intend to, it kind of brings a new life to it. And I mean, I think that's pretty neat. Like, anytime you have a song and you can kind of see it in a different light, I think it helps you bring something new to it the next time you play it. And, that's definitely.
Definitely.
I think that's probably I don't say the weirdest, but that's definitely kind of if you tell somebody you played at McDonald's, they're usually like, McDonald's?
And how
San Francisco would be pretty
how do
good
you-
too to start out with.
Yeah.
How do you get a gig playing at McDonald's?
Brian used to work there and knew the manager.
Really?
Yeah. You got to know the right people.
I don't know the right people.
We used to play a bunch of shows at this guy's house. He actually has a business, Ace's Music Hill, and it's just like right at his house. So it was kind of weird because you'd have like people just walk over from their houses to see us.
Really?
No, it was, yeah.
Well, we have one more clip from you guys tonight. Do you want to talk about the last song?
There was lingering.
Good tips?
No.
Not at all.
And that's one thing I have to say right now, that if you start a band to make money, don't start a band, because it costs a lot of money and it's very hard. I mean, like I said, in Altoona, if you want to be a cover band, you can make a lot of money.
Really?
But if you want to be an originals band, and you're not going to really make a whole lot, you're going to have to sink a lot of money into it before you can get any money out of it.
Probably doesn't help to split it 7 ways either.
Nah, not at all.
All right.
We fight for the money, actually.
We box. We have a ring set up in the living room sometimes.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, this is my song. Before I entered the band, I love this song. It's really really catchy, and it was always stuck in my head. And I actually performed it at the one show at Central Cambria. They asked me to actually come up and play with them. I actually played guitar for the song, and I don't know. I mean, you guys can check it out. It's really catchy, truth in the face of lies. But it's actually about Brian. I recently found out it's about Holocaust deniers, everybody who thinks it never happened. So it's a message to them. Brian, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I just the other thing we write about besides faith and love is like truth. I think a lot of times people are willing to lie to further their cause. I think you see that a lot, whether it be in the media or just people talking. And it really worries me that someday we're going to get to a point where the Holocaust survivors are not going to be alive anymore. They're going to be too old, and I just see lies gaining more footing in that. I would like to, even though we have photo evidence, and it kind of irritates me that people lie about that.
I agree. Truth in the Face of Lies from A Brilliant Return.
How many times until the weight of deception? How many times do we have to fall? So many men and women fall into hate. Those who deny and make me wanna scream. Like, go get away from me! 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 I'm not going down. I can't believe what you want me to believe. Not after everything that I have seen. So many men and women fall into hate. Those who deny and make me wanna scream. They go get away from me. 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 I'm not going. This is how they sell their papers. This is how our souls get lost. The parasites in the press kills nations. Is it worth the cost?
Well, thank you for watching the Indie Rockers Ball Artist Spotlight on our band, A Brilliant Return. I'd like to thank them for coming to the studio today and sharing some of their music and their time with us.
Thanks for having us.
you guys.
Yeah.
The first part of your trilogy, The Aurora, is currently available on Amazon.
It will be on Amazon soon. It's available on our MySpace right now.
It's on your MySpace, and it'll be on Amazon and iTunes in the future.
Probably in the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yes.
Next 2 weeks, okay. Any other news from the band that you'd like to share?
We're going to
we have
play
a
a show in March.
Show in March. Where's
at
that?
Penn State Altoona.
Penn State
Playing in
Altoona.
the coffee shop. They can watch our vlogs online if they would like to. They're hilarious.
All right, the video logs, definitely check those out.
Yeah, and this guy's joining our band to play sax.
It'll be great. Thanks again.
Also, keep your eyes on Indiana because we will be playing here in Indiana soon.
Yeah, what he said.
All right, thanks again for coming by. We've had a great time sharing this experience with you, and best of luck in the future.
Thanks.
Thank
Good
you.
time.
You've been watching Indie Rockers Ball. Thanks, and have a good night.